Hey you guys, so I'm going to quickly show you how I took my wig from its original off black color to a very jet black color using Revlon Color Silk box dye. The brand is Rebecca Beauty. My sister ordered it from Amazon. You're going to need Revlon Color Silk box dye, some got to be glue spray, some gloves, and a hair dryer or blow dryer. You want to go ahead and create that first layer, blow dry it. I did this step twice because you want to create a very harsh and hard layer of that got to be a glue spray. Takes about 3 to 4 minutes to dry. After you're done, it's going to have a very hard like cast to it, and that's what you want. You want that hair to pretty much be stiffened because that ensures when you do our watercolor, it's not going to be easy to penetrate. Use hot water. Just a tip. Here I am just shaking up the contents of the hair dye, and then I mixed that hair dye. I just literally squeezed it into this hot water. I don't have any ratios. I was just filling up that sink, and that was really it. So I'm dipping that hair in there, and I'm using a little hairbrush to just get the tips and the very far hairline of the wig, so that way everything is saturated. So you just want to keep dipping that hair in there, and don't be afraid to dunk the whole thing in there. I wouldn't recommend letting it sit in there, specifically the lace, because you don't want that got to be glue spray that we put on there to dissolve too quickly, because once that's dissolved, the lace will now be exposed. So time is of the essence, and you really want to just make sure the hair, the wefts are fully saturated. So I even got a brush, and I made sure to brush through that hair so that, again, all of those wefts are saturated, because sometimes you can't see when you have these pre-made wigs, some of the wefts, if it's getting completely, wet or not. But use that brush it through. I even was brushing the very top of the lace at this point. The lace was still a little bit hard, so I knew I had some time before it would dissolve. But get every bit of that hair and just keep dunking and make sure that hair is black. And after a while, you'll start to see that it really took. So now I'm going to quickly dry the lace because I need to bleach the knots. I had to do this really quickly because I had a flight to catch. I used Blonde Me bleaching powder and 40 volume developer, and I just really kept mixing until I got to a cake-like batter consistency. Yeah. And as you can see, it's pretty thick. It's not runny, and you want that so it doesn't just go right through the lace. So I quickly applied it using a butter knife for easy application, washed it out. Now I'm using this device that I got from Amazon that helps you dry your wigs really quickly. I highly recommend it. As you can see, the hair is pretty much jet black at this point, and I'm really satisfied because it got the job done. I'm showing you the lace because it bleached really well, and I was surprised because, again, this was an order from Amazon, so I wasn't too sure. But overall, the hair turned out very well. It got the job done. It looks like it's supposed to look, which is jet black and not that off 1B color. Highly recommend using Revlon Color Silk box dye. It will get the job done. Good luck, ladies.